Every morning the world starts quietly, one soft light at a time. Homes flicker awake, shops open. People take those first small steps into a brand new day. And in all of that ordinary movement, there's something kind of extraordinary. A moment worth noticing, a spark you feel before you even name it. Sometimes it's quiet, sometimes it's small, but kindness shows up right on time. And every morning we choose to show up with you so we can look for that spark together.
Good morning. I'm Matt Roof, the Uncommon Kindness Guy, and this is Kindness Rising. Let's rise together.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, Jess. What's up? I am trying to get it together here. I was going to wear this bandana, but I don't think it's working out today. That's all right. Good morning. What's up, everybody? Trying to get my real camera on. I mean, it's a little bit of this. Oh, yeah, that's terrible. We're going to go with this, right? Go back to the hat. I got to get this bandana figured out. It's a pretty cool bandana with the logo on it. Have I ever shared the merch shop? Have I ever shared the merch shop here at Kindness? I don't even know if I've shared it right in the chat. I can't remember. I don't even know if I know how to do it. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is shaking? There it is. Apparently, that's my fourth wall, whatever, if you want a bandana or a hat. I'm not really caring to sell them too much, but they're out there. They're out there. Anyway, good morning. A little loosey-goosey to get started this morning. Sully's in the house. Jess is in the house. Keith Belouse is in the house. What's up, handsome chief? Glad to see you in my chitter chatter. We're getting at her, and I'm gonna crank it up here for a second here. Let's get cranking. What did I say? Cranking? The KR theme. Spark. Welcome into Kindness Rising this morning. We're getting up and after it. Rise and kind with less rage bait and more high fives for humanity. I am so glad you guys are all here. The usual crew popping in. Jess and Sully and Keith Belouse. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, buddy. I think I just gave you a new name. You've been called that before. I don't know. I really don't know. But we're getting going. We're getting going. Finishing up our Build in Public week. Wow, it's been a great week. Showing you all what we're up to here in the lab at Momentum Lab Network, in the studio, the Conversation OS with all of its engines grinding away to help you get up and get after it, for us to have conversation and lead the way every single morning. Every single morning. We're going to talk a little bit more about Guest Engine. We introduced Clip Engine yesterday on the big show. Clip Engine is out there. Yes, absolutely. Those of us who are hosting, we're responsible to fund our Clip Engine. I'm thinking about it. I think it'd be great if people wanted to help me get some clips out there. I know I'm doing it myself too. Also taken to doing some random YouTube live just in the afternoon, hitting that go live button on my mobile phone. And yesterday, coming up, you might see it on my YouTube channel, on the YouTube channel, Kindness Rising YouTube channel. Just wait for it. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to record myself with now. Good morning, Roseanne. Good morning, Mom. I am glad you are here. Of course. Yeah. But I just set it up in my kitchen, and I start clipping little snippets of myself making chili lime tofu, which is a recipe we enjoy in our house. And I've been releasing some of those clips too, because I'm just playing, just showing my life, but behind the camera, here at Kindness Rising, here, this is who we are. And I love it when you guys see me out there and like, oh my God, Maddie's out there, let's catch up. I just put myself out there while I'm sitting at the computer doing work or cooking yesterday. That was fun. All right. That is not the point. My God, man, get it together, dude. I have so much. The problem is I'm not really well set up this morning. I was chatting with my bride, and I was like, I looked up, I'm like, it's 7:28. What are we going to do about that? And here I have gone and spent 7 of your minutes just yakking about my life. Apparently, that's the way it's going to go today. But we are going to continue. We are going to continue our build in public week here on Kindness Rising as the opener for the Mornings in the Lab network on a little bit more of a loosey-goosey style Friday. And we're building in public. Absolutely. And here's the message for Friday. The message for Friday is keep going. Once you get started, don't stop. That's what I'm doing. I'm don't stopping right now by showing up every day. That's what I'm doing. I'm don't stopping. I just made up I don't know, what is that? Turned a verb and made it into a noun. I don't know. My parts of speech is probably not the best, but that's what I'm doing. I'm don't stopping by showing up here every weekday morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern, and trying new things. And whatever it is we're doing in our lives, that's the key. Because most people, they stop. So many people, I've done it myself in other ways. Stop right before it was about to get good. Right before. Because it got really hard that last yard, not huge on the football or sports analogies, but that last yard, pushing it over the goal line, that is it. And you do that by showing up every day. I don't want to get too football-y, right? But there it is. Mom, you want to talk about football? First and goal from the 1 yard line. What do? You keep running the play. They stop you. You go again. That's what you do. All right. Oh, no way, Jess. Jess, please, let's talk about it. Here we go. Boom. Hey, Jess, I looked at your channel last night. I'm like, oh, she must have a channel. You have some cute pets stuff going on out there, your videos, and you guys are going to do your cover songs. Please let us. I'll help you. Whatever I can do. I love it. I'll support it and talk about it here, and we'll hype it up for you, Jess, because that's what we're encouraging. That's it. That's the action. That's the step forward that we're actually talking about. So if you want to do it, don't hesitate ever to reach out to me and we can talk about it. You can find me. My name is right there. You can find me on LinkedIn for sure. It's probably the best place to start to reach out to me personally if you want to get it going. But we can talk about it. I ever drop my link tree? Drop my link tree too so people can. I don't know. I'm sure there's a better way to do all of the things that I'm doing, but today is a day where I'm just doing it. I'm doing it. What would you do? What tracks would you do, Jess? What are you up to? I mean, I know we've talked about string cheese incident that you like string cheese, but what are you doing? I want to know. That's freaking awesome. All right. Sorry. Okay. Back from being distracted. Now the LinkedIn is out there. The fourth wall is out there. If you want to see some of the merch, the merch. But that's not why we're here. We're here continuing, sort of. Okay. Good heavens. Could I at least put music on while I'm fumbling around? I mean, make it a little. All some of my absolute favorites. My mom loves all that stuff too. Paul Simon, Mom, Fleetwood Mac, Cat Stevens. Love it. Love it. We love that. Absolutely. You know, we'll be listening to that for sure. Do it. Do it. Do it. Don't stop. Do it once and then don't stop. Because it's not going to happen all at once. It's not going to happen all at once. And it didn't happen all at once for the person who we're going to spotlight today, too. I did prepare a spotlight. I do some preparations, actually. And mostly because I just want to hear the drop. Spotlight anthem. Here it comes. All right. Today's Kindness Spotlight is an organization started by an artist, a photographer, a man named Brandon Stanton. And Brandon had a vision to bring stories through his photography all over New York City. That's the original story. Walk around New York City, take a picture, ask a question, listen, then share that story. No production team, no big strategy, no perfect plan, just one person, one conversation, one story at a time. And he kept doing it. He kept doing it over and over and over again. Absolutely. And it became what's known as the Humans of New York. The Humans of New York story. And what's really cool when you check out Brandon Stanton and the Humans of New York, whoops, I buried the lead, or whatever I did, I revealed it too early. This is Brandon's work. You walk around New York City asking person, having interviews with individuals, taking provocative, interesting, deep photos, taking it international. It's been going on for 15 years. 15 years of stories of the city. And it culminated in 2025. He actually decided he was going to release his final book. And a little project. October 16th through October 19th of this past year. I wish I had known about it then. Major installation in a little place called Grand Central Station in New York City. Grand Central Station taken over. That's a takeover. A week-long takeover here in New York. Oh, there's a little guy playing. They had events. It was a whole thing. There's a couple cool things. Anybody know who that is right there? This guy, is my mouth showing up on the screen when I do that? I don't get it. Does it? The gentleman sitting at the piano. He's somebody. Did you even say? No, there's a Steinway made available for New York musicians through an open call process. I don't think they had a call process. I don't think it was just like, here's a Steinway for anybody walking through Grand Central Station. I think it's a pretty cool project. And here's there's Mondami, of course, right? Okay, that's Grand Central freaking Station. How many times have you seen that in the movie? That lights, I mean, I've seen it in real life several times in my life, but how many times? That's such an iconic thing. And this guy took it over. Brandon Stanton. And then the last one that blew my mind. Look at here's Grand Central Station. On the photo on the right, the closing ceremony, original performance. But look at these two people getting married here in New York. How much money do you think these people had that they interrupted? They were able to interrupt whatever money and power they had. To interrupt this huge week-long exhibit in Grand Central Station, get it cleared out in time for them to have their wedding there. First of all, they're renting. How do you rent Grand Central Station? Cleared it out, the Vanderbilt Hall, the 42nd Street, and got married there. Handsome couple. Wow. Pretty impressive way to tie the knot. All right. So that's the point of the story. The point of the story is Dear Humans. Dear Humans of New York. Humans of New York and Dear New York. Right. Humans of New York. That's today's spotlight. Brandon Stanton checking it out. The full-scale takeover of New York City. And the point is, he kept going. He kept going and going and going. There it is. The end. I think that's what I'm trying to do. All right. Wow. 7:48 already. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Time flies. So I'm going to have to make a little jiggle-jaggle adjustment. We doing this or we doing this? I promised I would do this, so we got to do this. And then we'll get to it. First, I'm going to take a sip of coffee, say hello. Say hello in the chat. Good Friday morning. What's everybody up to? Holroyd's here. All right, Holroyd. Hey, Holroyd, Jess is going to go live. She's going to go live. She said she might. Now I'm saying she's gonna. We're going to promote the hell out of it. Jess is going to go live with her mother playing Cat Stevens, Fleetwood Mac, Paul Simon. I'm all in. I'm all in. I'll help however I can if you want to try something out, Jess. And Holroyd, yeah. Come on in. Come hang out with Jess and I and listen to some music. Listen to her play some music. That's awesome. All right. That song does get right inside the head, doesn't it? Here we go. We're training ourselves like Pavlov's dogs, like monkeys. When we hear certain songs, we know what's coming up. These are hard-hitting, edgy news stories. Yes, welcome. Welcome in. Where all the news happens right here on Kindness Rising. That was ridiculous. All right, I am shifting gears. I'm going to shift gears because I promised to do this week one of the Elon Musk versus OpenAI trial. The thing's getting messy. Elon's taking a stand and saying I got played, saying that he felt free to be Google funding OpenAI, believing it was a non-profit that started for humanity. Then OpenAI lawyers step in and they don't hold back. They start questioning his memory, his involvement, and what he actually knew at the time. At one point, the judge had to step in to keep things from turning into a full-on debate about the future of AI, because we all know that's what this is, but it's representative of it. But they wanted to go there. So what we've got right now is there's two powerful people, Sam Altman, Elon Musk, two completely different stories, both convinced they're right, and we're only 1 week in. That's what that kind of stuff sounds like. That's a little crazy. But here's what actually happens. What happens when something what's really about underneath that for us here on this Friday. I might have gone a little hard on the jams. the noise, literally and figuratively the noise about all the conflicts. But what we're really talking about here is the fact that OpenAI did start as one thing and has become something else, and that's evolving purpose and growth. We're going to keep tracking it, not for the drama, but for what it reveals about AI and about organizations and where the world is going. It was fun to act like a crazy drama story. I don't know. I haven't figured that voice out yet. That's why I'm here, figuring it out. It's just not who I am. Like, I hype stuff up like that. Tomorrow, you're going to go live as soon as tomorrow. Everybody get over to Jess. Get over to Jess's channel. Get over to Jess's channel. She's going to go live and we're going to support her. That was my song for you, Jess. All right, Jess. I think you've got some stuff going on. I think you know exactly what you're doing. That's awesome. I'm so excited. I'll be keeping an eye out. I'm going to subscribe to Jess's channel. And I'm going to request a notification be sent to me when Jess goes live. And then wherever I am tomorrow when Jess goes live, you really hope that I have my device near me so that I can listen to that. All right. Then you don't have to listen to my AI generated tunes. This is called Heavy Step. Produced with the help of Suno. I did compose it, I guess. I selected the instrumentation whatever. I certainly didn't play the instruments. All right. So it's fun. I love doing it. It's a creative outlet. It doesn't matter. To me, it doesn't matter that it's AI. For some people, it would be like, all right, I'm not trying to say it's my own, that I wrote a song. Oh, I wrote a song because I put a prompt into the AI. Not really. Yes and no. Yes and no. But I'm having fun with it, and it's creative. And it has a purpose. It has a purpose. I think it helps. I think it helps the show, makes it better. It's very economical. You don't have to pay for licensing, stuff like that. So that's just the reality. That's just the reality. Mom saying hi to Jess. That's cool. Cool. All right. Well, we certainly didn't get to all that I had hoped to. So that's just the way it goes. That's just the way it goes. I had a whole segment prepared. Maybe I'll hold out. I don't know, Jess, you cover any Bruce Springsteen? Cover any Bruce Springsteen? I mean, people think of him in his contemporary, but his old stuff, his original early music from the 70s, late 60s, early 70s, mid 70s. That's poetry. I mean, that's as close to folk music in some ways. Storytelling, certainly. Absolutely insane. I was going to do a whole thing on Bruce for our Be Kind Rewind. Maybe I'll hold off on that. But Joan Baez. Oh, Joan Baez is a huge influence in our house. Absolutely, mom's out there. She loves Joan Baez. All her sisters love Joan Baez, and it's an interesting question about my relatives going to Woodstock, because there is an interesting Woodstock story in my family, but I have to get permission to tell the Woodstock story. This dental appliance that I wear makes certain things really, really funny. Your dad tried to go to Woodstock, Jess. All right. Well, I've got a Woodstock story, but like I said, I have to get permission from that person to share. I would never share and reveal someone's secret Woodstock story. It's not that secret. But anyway, I do know someone. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, so I am from near there, but not real near there. I mean, it's a couple hours away down to Saugerties and Woodstock and down into the Catskill Mountains, which are absolutely beautiful, beautiful place to be. No question about it. We go down there a lot for hiking and that kind of thing. And of course, I've been to Yasgur's farm and the site and that kind of thing. There's now an amazing. Well, there's Bethel Woods, which is what people call the Woodstock. It's nearby. It's kind of like the larger pavilion, grass and stage, larger venue. But there's also a couple of small concert halls nearby where people go. A lot of big artists will go to try things out under different names, you find out, which is kind of cool, right? They go out and they're going to try their set out somewhere, but they don't want to attract the crowd. They give themselves a nom de plume, moniker, stage name, whatever, and rock and roll. All right. Yes, my aunt and uncle were there for sure. Absolutely. I know. Two aunts and an uncle, maybe? I don't know, but there was definitely family that were there. Yes. Yep. Rolling Stones fan. Now that's West Coast. Yeah, absolutely. California style. All right. Well, I appreciate the side note about Woodstock. Absolutely. I really do appreciate that. We can talk Woodstock history for sure. We can talk Woodstock family stories and history, and that's what we're doing here. That's what we're doing here. But really, we're here building the Mornings in the Lab network. I want to tell you more about it. I'm going to be sharing more and more over time. I didn't really get to it today. I shared some of the stuff, but we've got ways for you to be connected. We've got ways for us to stay connected and to help us grow as a network. If you want your own show, if you want a segment, we can help you with that. If you want to build your authority in a certain subject, we have our authority profile packages and our guest engine for sure. Logan's going to tell you more about that in time too. But not as we end a Friday morning, not right now, maybe later. Keep an eye out on the channels. Mornings in the Lab Network. We're talking about Kindness Rising, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends, 8 a.m. And we've got our weekly programs. It starts with Joyce Cheryl Whitaker on Wednesdays at 8:30. What the Truck, 10 a.m. on Wednesdays. Absolutely our show focused on veteran work in their communities. And we also have Jason Hewlett Experience. And coming up in May, which it's May. It's May. Tra-la-la-la, it's May. Yes, I did that. It is May. And yeah, keep an eye out for Sarah Barnes Humphrey and Thoughts and Coffee. Tuesday mornings, we're going to be checking out Sarah Barnes Humphrey, Thoughts and Coffee, the number one place to go for supply chain chat. We're going to turn pallets and clipboards and inventory into exciting, entertaining programming. Sarah's already been doing it for a while with her podcast. We're taking it to the next level with her. Can't wait to share with you all what we're doing. But now, get on over to Mornings in the Lab with Keith, John, and friends. Have a great weekend. I'll be back Monday morning, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. And until then, keep going. Don't stop. Stay uncommon and stay kind.